The twilight cast long shadows across the moss-covered ruins, painting the ancient stones in hues of violet and deep blue. A lone figure, an elven warrior named Arian, his silver armor etched with glowing runes, moved with the silent grace of a phantom. His sword, Whisperwind, hung heavy at his side, its polished surface reflecting the ethereal glow of the fireflies that danced in the air like tiny, enchanted stars. He was weary, battle-scarred, his usually vibrant eyes shadowed with a deep, unspoken sorrow. He had been tracking a dark sorcerer for months, a being of immense power who threatened to plunge the forest into eternal darkness. He paused, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. A low growl, barely audible above the rustling of unseen creatures, snaked through the ruins. From the deepest shadows, a figure emerged, cloaked in darkness, their form obscured by a billowing, inky garment. The sorcerer, their identity shrouded in mystery, revealed themselves slowly, a pair of eyes, burning with an unearthly, emerald light, piercing through the darkness. A staff, tipped with a pulsating crystal of pure arcane energy, rested in their gloved hand. Arian's hand instinctively moved to Whisperwind's hilt, the cold steel a familiar comfort. The silence stretched, taut as a bowstring, broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind through the ancient trees. The two figures circled each other, a silent dance of suspicion and unspoken threat. The fireflies, drawn to the potent magic emanating from both, swirled around them in a mesmerizing display of light and shadow. The camera, seemingly imbued with a life of its own, circled the pair, capturing the intensity of the moment, the unspoken question hanging heavy in the air. Friend or foe? Finally, the sorcerer's voice, a low, resonant hum, broke the silence. Arian, son of the Silverwood. The voice echoed through the ruins, carrying the weight of centuries. I have been expecting you. Arian lowered his hand slightly, his grip on the sword loosening. And you, Shadowbinder, he responded, his voice low and steady, betraying none of the turmoil within. Your dark magic stains this land. The sorcerer chuckled, a sound like dry leaves skittering across stone. Darkness and light, Arian, two sides of the same coin. I offer you a choice. Join me, and together we can reshape this world in our image. Refuse and face the consequences. Arian stood firm, his gaze unwavering. I will not be swayed by your dark promises. This forest, and all within it, will be protected. This, I swear on the memory of my ancestors. The sorcerer raised their staff, the crystal at its tip flaring with blinding light. The fireflies scattered, the air crackled with raw magical energy, and the battle began. A clash of light and shadow under the watchful eyes of the ancient forest.